My thoughts towards Love to My Son being the first look for me, and to the mainstream public. I actually embraced that. It was shocking to see that record could work like that, and to see that really to see that Jim Iovine felt so in touch with it, and to see that it climbed and it kept climbing, and even now it's still climbing, and it was made in 2009. So the fact that record had that much life in it, that it kept going, like, I appreciate that more than anything. To see that I came in the game with a record that's not the typical rapper record. So it pretty much say I made my own lane in my own career. So that's something I'm honored to have. The journey from the first version of Love to My Son all the way to the current version featuring CeeLo. When I recorded the record at home in my own studio. It was just me and the camera. And from that, it took a good year and a half for the record, really, for people started clinging to the record. And from that, of course, that's when a lot of the label offers started. So, when that started, then that let me know that the record was really doing something. And I want to say like September of 2010. That's when Interscope kicked in, and they seen the potential in the record, and they felt like it could be a very, very powerful record, which it turned out to be. And they felt like it needed a hook to it, and which that's something I was against at first, because you pretty much asking me to alter my work. But after we sat down and we had enough discussions, they explained the angle they was trying to push with that. Like, okay, I work with that only if it sound right, if it sound like it fit. If it had to sound like the song for a person that has never heard the song, as well as compensate for a person that's already in love with the song. So that was a difficult task. So when it came to writing the hook, that was something I couldn't do. I felt like I'm finished. The song is finished, and they presented the hook to me from Esther Dean, and I fell in love with the hook. I felt like it fit. And when we sat down, they was looking for a big look for it. And I'm like, we're going for a big look. It got to be somebody like CeeLo. And from there, they took that literal. And when they got CeeLo, so shout out to Big Gift for that too. And they went and done that. And once they worked out, the next step was shooting the video. And when we shot the video, I had the honor of actually sitting and meeting CeeLo in person. And that gave me more uplift, like let me know that what I'm doing is right. There is still purpose in this music. So I enjoy this, so I'm with it.